Oh, Yellow Daredevil, that's pretty cool. Oh, yo, Daredevil, that's pretty sick. Look at that. He's got a noose and everything, that's cool. Oh, man, look at that, that's sick. Oh, no.
Stop trolling.
Oh, no.
Stop trolling.
Oh, no.
They're still trolling.
Oh, no, Sean.
Yeah.
The adaptation of the movie?
Yeah.
That'll stay in here forever.
Yeah. Well,
Let's do this.
That's the plan. We want to see how long it will stay
Yeah,
in.
I'm throwing it right there. Bam.
Let's see how long it will stay in.
Hey, man, so what's going on?
Not much. How's it going?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. All right. So I guess we'll get started with store news.
Yeah, but before we do, he's back to playing Injustice, guys.
I know, but I'm online.
No, it'll never end. Okay, so what's going on with store news?
Okay, so store news. For all those who have been here, it's been pretty crazy. I just went through a whole load of Star Wars stuff. And we're going to be actually restocking again in another week or so. So pretty much a lot of this stuff is just going to be packed away. And we're just going to introduce new stuff altogether as well too. So stay tuned for that. I think we'll do another mini showing all the new stuff that comes in.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, funny story behind this mini. We've tried to start this, what, 3-4 times?
3-4 times, and it's just been like crazy busy in here, so
we couldn't do it.
It's just ridiculous. So now we're actually doing it now before
as fast as we can before it gets too busy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. And also restocking new books at the end of next week, but the toys come in first, and then we're gonna do the books as well too. So you're gonna see that happen within the next couple weeks. More stuff, more changes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
So
anything else to talk about the store?
No. Other than that, there's some news coming up with the store as well too, but that will be coming up closer to the end of the month. So stay tuned for that.
There will probably be its own video for that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Since I'm now an admin on the Facebook page, I'll be able to update everyone when the new videos come out.
There you go.
So it'll be way more consistent now.
Yes.
And instead of Sean sharing my stuff, it'll be directly from the Facebook feed.
Yeah, they'll go directly on, so you guys can just view all of that stuff and see what craziness we're up to.
Yeah, I love breaking your balls. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you and Max, I swear to God.
Well, hey, man, you get us sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, what's going on with City? Any news for that?
Oh my gosh, yeah, there's a lot of news. We are going to do a few things with that. The artwork is pretty much done. I still have to square away with Veronica and stuff like that, so that's gonna happen pretty shortly. She's gonna start issue 2 very shortly as well. We're actually doing some production treatments for City Under the Sky Origins, so that's also in play as well too.
And I've got some things to do about the City Origins I wrote, so that's in production as well.
All of that as well too. Sasha's been doing pretty well with Origins, and Veronica has been doing really, really great with the regular City Under the Sky. So as soon as that's done, we're going to production. We just got our own regular graphic designer now, so there is that as well. The covers are still on the go as well, and we should be finished all of that, but I think we should be finished full production of City 1 and 2 by the end of July.
That's great.
Yeah. And then after that, we're just going to start consistently producing it. It looks like every 2 months we think we can pull it off.
Well, that's a pretty decent time.
Yeah. It is. So we got that back again. We're going to still try and see if we could do a translation into Spanish and stuff, because we want to send it down into South America just to see how that turns out. And with that, there's a lot more of the expanded universe of City Under the Sky that we're going to be working on, but that'll be all under Origins, so you'll see all of that, because Dylan is doing the gourmet, and that should be coming up right after we finish the Roberta Baker story.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everything squared away with that.
Yeah. So we're gonna get there with that. We'll see how that works out, and yeah, that's it for City. But that's coming along as well too.
All right, and want to do a recommendation for this one?
Oh, we can.
All right,
So
so
you
what do
can-
you want to do for that? Because I got a movie in mind, because we haven't recommended a movie in a while.
That's true. Okay, you go ahead.
All right, so I watched this horror movie. A buddy of mine gave me a recommendation for a movie. I watched it. I absolutely loved it, and so I'm going to recommend it to you guys.
Okay.
And my buddy told me about this movie called Resolution. It's a horror movie, and it came out around 2012. It was a really indie. It was an indie gig. It was about there's about I don't know maybe under 20 people in the cast.
Right.
It's really small. Like it's a really small cast.
Really.
But it's one of my favorite new horror movies to come out. So it came out around the same time as Cabin in the Woods,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got the same ideas and themes.
But it's done better.
They're both great.
Really.
They're both fantastic. I heard this one was in production a little longer than
Right.
Cabin,
Right.
so that makes me think that this was the thing that started this idea, and then Cabin came out and so happenly have the same ideas.
Right.
But other movies like this have existed, so it's fine.
Right.
And it's just about two guys. One, this one really nerdy, kind of just regular guy, and the other is his drug addicted friend who lives up in this weird like shack.
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes up there to help him get clean. And what he does is he locks him to a post in his room and gives the guy who owns the building 5 days
Right.
worth of rent that they can, because he was squatting there,
Right.
and to stay there and try to help him detox, and stuff
Right.
happens,
Right.
and it kind of goes around their relationship as best friends,
Oh.
and stuff happens. It's good.
But you don't want to give away too much.
No. That ruins everything.
Right.
All I can say is, the guy who plays the drug addict, probably one of my favorite new actors. Like, he's so good in it. Like, I want him to be in more stuff. That's how good he is.
What's his name?
I don't even remember his name. He's that fucking unknown.
Okay.
Like, the thing before he did this was a beer commercial.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's why I'm saying that, like, he is really, really, really small. He's a small indie dude. Like, what was it, what movie was that one where the main guy was from a Dr. Pepper ad?
I don't know.
Trying to remember here. Give me a second. It'll come back to me at some point. And anyways,
Yeah.
it's fantastic. It came out around the same time. It looks like it was made on $100,
Yeah.
but they stretched that $100 out far. Like, it looks like it was made with the same camera I'm using,
Right.
but the composition of shots are fantastic.
Okay.
It's one of the best horror movies I've seen in a long time.
All right.
So I would definitely recommend it. I think you should watch it.
I'll give it a shot. I got a list of stuff that I have to watch that I haven't gotten to, so yeah, it'll take time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
take
What do you
that.
recommend?
Okay, well, I've been promoting this for the last little while and I'm standing behind it. But the Original Sin miniseries that Marvel just came out with, and I will say this, there's certain stories within that Marvel have done where for some reason it just stays with me no matter what, and this one actually does stay with me. Just to give you an example, Uncanny X-Men 268 together again for the first time. Jason Aaron's Wolverine walk a mile in his moccasins, right? That's one of my favorite stories ever. But this one, I think, is probably the best example of foreshadowing you can ever do in a book. Avengers 29, which is a side story to the Original Sin event that's actually going on right now. And even though Original Sin #1 was actually a great start to a murder mystery, Avengers 29 was superbly done. I you know what? Not a fan of Vanilla Yu's artwork, but considering the type of tone this story actually entailed, this artwork made sense, right? So I thought it was really, really good the way how that came about. However, that was probably my only knock on it. But if you're a comic book reader, Avengers 29.
I remember the movie I was talking about with the Dr. Pepper guy.
Okay.
American Werewolves in London. The main character from that, the thing he did before it was a Dr. Pepper commercial.
Oh my god, I know that guy's name.
Yeah. The only thing he did before that was a Dr. Pepper commercial.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I can't remember his name now.
Yeah, and he did amazing in that, so
Yeah.
that kind of tells his quality. But yeah, no, and I'm gonna bring you over.
Okay.
Bam. We got Original Sin number 1.
Original Sin number 1.
Look at that, fantastic. And you got 3 here. And you got Original Sins, which is pretty decent. That's Deadpool. There we go.
That's Avengers City.
Avengers
29 sold out.
29 sold out? Alright.
29 sold out because I've been recommending it like crazy, so...
Alright, and well, I just showing you that Original Sin's still here.
Yeah, but Original Sin is still here, and I stand behind it. And you know what? Give it a shot. Even the miniseries for Original Sin. Great start. And issue 2 and 3.
Fantastic.
Yeah, really, really solid. 3 is a little bit weaker, but it has a what the moments that really made the book a lot better than what it was.
I would say midway through the book, I was like, and then once you get to this one part with Gamora and Moon Knight and Bucky, then it starts to get really interesting, and then it just crescendos at the end to be like the best shit ever.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so honestly, I would say, yeah, that is something that you have to check out. So, Original Sin series, I've been pushing it as best as I could to get people on board reading it, so it's been successful that way. Give it a shot, but read Avengers 29. It will make a lot of sense of what's going on in there as well too.
Alright, and that's your recommendation?
That's it.
Alright, guys. Well, we'll try to be back for that news that we were talking about at the end of the month, and stay tuned for the next Writer's Block episode. It should be going up in the next few days, and we'll catch you all later.
There you go.
Later, guys.
All right. See you.